Hello and welcome to CraftyDoctor's YouTube channel. This guide will show you how to get started with They Are Billions. Okay, so if you're new to this game, it's currently on beta on Steam and is a really good new RTS game. We've not seen one for a while. So I'm just going to start a new game, click on the new survival game, and I'm just going to name it Crafty Episode 1 because there will be a few different ones in this episode. Okay, so you can pick different map types. This is a new installation, so you can only pick Dark Moorland. Infected population, probably they're accessible. So you see there was a locked there, that's because I haven't cleared this level out yet. Infected population, I'll go for accessible, just make it easier for the tutorial, just won't get hit as hard. And the game duration, again I'll leave that on probably 120 days. I was thinking 100 days, but maybe just keep it a bit easy for so we can talk while we are making this video. So the game randomly creates a map, and hopefully it will put us in a good position to start with. So this is random, it could be anywhere on a map between in a nice wooded area or with surrounding rivers. So it looks like it set us off in not too bad a position. We have a forest just on the north side there. We are guarded by, looks like a bit of a lake. So you start off with 4 rangers and 1 soldier. So these are the 4 rangers on this side. When I'm starting the game, like any RTS game like Command and Conquer or any of them, literally pick the unit, left click on the mouse button and then right click where you want them to go. So left click and then right click for where you want that unit to end up. So I'm zooming in and out with the scroll mouse on the wheel just so we can get a better view, and looking at the river on the right there. So it's guarding us pretty well, open to the north and to the west. I'm just going to send this unit up. I just usually get the units to go around and have a look. So this, where I'm hovering now over the patrol, you can set waypoints. So holding the shift key on your keyboard and then left clicking on the mouse in the different waypoints, and then click on a building when you want to click off that unit. Because what I found initially, every time I was setting waypoints up, I was right clicking and that would cancel the action. So I usually tend to just put my units into a position where I need to deem to be defensible. When I first started doing this game, I would not put the units in a defensible position. So because you haven't got radars or anything active at this point, the zombies can sneak in down the side, they'll get into one of your buildings. As soon as they get into one, especially at this early stage, you've got no defences and it will be game over. That will just infest your game. Okay, so on the menu at the bottom you'll see the big play button there, so you can pause it, which I've just paused the game there. You can pause it by pushing the space bar or just clicking on the play button there. Obviously the day is on day 1 and the hours of the day. And just to the right of them we have the groups, and you can use these for your units, and you get a bit more built onto the map and a bit more of your colonies built. You can set these groups up. This is like it used to be in Command and Conquer, where you'd set your different groups of units. So say for example I want these 2 at the top, left click and drag the 2 ranges so they're highlighted, and then I'll go down to the menu, pick them as my right click, and that would select them as group 1. So then if I had multiple different units selected, I could have soldiers under group 2 for example, rangers under group 1, and I know then if I'm being attacked I can literally click on that group and then send them to where the action is. So that's the units and the groups. So you can see that I can move them, so as I select the group 1 and then right click, move it across, and then just send them to wherever I want them to be. And then you have the different menus again, like you used to have in Command and Conquer. You can set them to either attack or guard or go across different waypoints. And there's 3 different sort of main ones really there that I've been using initially. There is a chase command in the green boxes. The chase command can get you into a bit of a sticky situation, because what can usually happen is they will go chasing into a group, get surrounded and then get wiped out while you are concentrating on something else. Okay, so this is the command center we've highlighted, and that brings up the multiple menus at the bottom. And we need a tent. We need to build our colony up, so we need colonists, people for our village, so we need to build our tents. Again, I've been tending to build them in groups of 4, purely because you can surround them with fencing and stuff like that as you get later on in the game, and put them into sort of concealed areas, because like I say, if you do start getting an infection in, if it's got a wall around these ones and there's a bit of room for units to move, then at least you've got a bit of a fighting chance to keep your village going. So with each of the village, you need to have villagers, which are the tents provide, and then you need a sawmill. So you can see the different woods in the second. I've got a wood here that I can pick, and as you move across the different areas, I will show you again in a second, because I need to just build a Tesla tower. So just explain these first. The Tesla towers allow you to build further and expand on your village. So as you can see there, as I move the Tesla tower, it shaded sort of grid expands depending where I put the Tesla tower. So if I put one here, it will allow me to build to the sort of northwest of the village, and I can access this small forest in this section. So the Tesla towers are one of the main building blocks, really, because you build the different Tesla towers around the village. Oh, let's get rid of these guys here. I've just walked into a bit of a hive of zombies, so I'll put them on hold guard, and hopefully they will just see them off. I don't want to be getting into any messy situations while we initially start off this video. Okay, so what I was saying, the Tesla towers, there are the building blocks. So you can see that one now is constructed. It's now giving me access to that section of the map. So obviously now I can build different things in that area that I've just expanded into. I wanted to put a sawmill. So as I hover around the forest here, you can see where it says wood, and just next to it in green, the writing. Wherever I place it will depend on how much wood I can produce. So the higher the number, the better. So I'm looking there, I can get at least 11 production there. So I'm going to plop it just on the side, and that will start producing as soon as it's finished constructing. And then I will start producing wood. So looking in the bottom right hand corner, you can see the different things producing currently for the village. So with any village, we need to produce food. So again, you hover around your working area that you currently got, and this is a little fisherman's cottage, and these go on the edge of water, and depending where you place it. So I've got food 13 there, so I'm going to put it on the side of the stream river there, so that will produce me some food. And you can see each one of these huts and the tents, they need so much food to produce. So if I'm producing 13 food from that fisherman's cottage, it's not going to be enough for each tent, because each tent needs 4. So that would be 4 times 4, which would be 16 food I'd need. So I need to put another fisherman's cottage there, which I have done. And also, I think I'm going to need some more wood. I tend to usually get 2 sawmills going right at the beginning. At least then we've got plenty of wood coming in. So we've got 2 sources of food coming in. We have our 2 sawmills, and we're possibly going to need some stone from a quarry. So I'm a bit worried about her exposing this side of the village. So I'll just move across a range to this key area here. Or soldier across to that area there. I'm going to be patrolling just along that edge, and then have this other one, put this ranger and have her patrolling that section there. So I haven't going back and forth, I'm just utilising them a bit better. It allows me to just cover a bit more of the map. So everything's looking good there. I've got 4 tents built. I'm going to need some power now, so the mill is what produces the power. So pick the mill from the same section where you get your Tesla towers, and find somewhere where it's not too far out of the way, but not going to bother your troops moving around. So I'm going to plop it on the corner there, because I can't put another fisherman's cottage. You can only have them so near to each other, so you can't do anything else there. And I need a quarry where this stone is near that ranger. So that's going to come in a second, when we probably need some more villagers as well. So just have a quick look here. Yeah, so I can't select any of them at the moment, because it's saying that I need to build another tent. So I'm going to build some more tents. And like I said, I like to try and keep them in blocks of 4, so I'm just going to put 4 there, let them build away. So whilst they are building, now my power's just finished, so that's good. I really need to look at putting a wall on the top of the north, one to the south, anywhere that I'm exposed and not protected by natural defences. I really need a wall to protect and see, so it gives us a heads up. So I'm going to put another Tesla tower in the middle here, so just while that was going on, and now I can pick a mare, so I can have a stone reserves or iron reserves depending on which one I pick. I'm going to pick the iron reserves, nothing really exciting. Sometimes they give you snipers, but I'm going to pick the iron reserves, and that will allow me to have a bit more iron just to work with before I get my quarry going. So I'm going to pick my quarry and get the stone, and this works the same. So as you hover around the stones, you can see the different numbers. So I've got 7 stone if I put it there. It's a bit in the way there, but I really need to get the stone working, so I'm going to put it there. So now I've got my sawmill producing my wood, and it's going up nicely, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner. So that is how much I'm producing. With a sawmill as well is producing away at the same time. Every cycle it brings in that amount. I haven't got any stone at the moment from a quarry, but it will do when it's finished at the bottom. And then that's my iron that I've just got from my mare, which is 10 points of iron. So I'm gonna start building walls now. So you go down to the defense section in the bottom menu here, and then you pick which you want out of the wall. You need a gate in there to let your troops and workers in and out, and I tend to just build one back so I can have an option to put more defences in front when the hordes start coming. So building a wall just on each side of the section, again in the defence section there. And just keep an eye on your wood as you're making these. So I can't build onto that corner, I mustn't just have enough range from the Tesla tower, but it will let me probably just build one to the corner of that section. So I'll just pick the wood wall back up, just move it back 1, and then just place it back 1 from there, and then that'll just go at an angle, but at least I'm protected all the way across that. I've got a soldier guarding from doing a waypoint each side. All my posts are up and running, so I'm good on that south side there. So I need now to go back to my command centre control. I will look at my food and tents and see what my next move is. I really need to be getting some iron in as well at some point. But I'll put another Tesla tower in this corner, I think, because I need to start trying to come down at some point. Definitely build some defences in. So I'm going to put that there. It's making it a bit messy in this corner, but I haven't got any options because I need to get a wall across that south face once that's finished. And also I need to start working along the top side with some of the Tesla towers. So I think the wood workshop's what I'm aiming for, because that allows me to research different technologies. So I'm going to put some more tents up there, get them workers and colonists in place, again in a bank of 4. Can't build any more, so I must be short of something, probably food, or possibly energy, just looking at what I've got. So we'll just let them build a minute, so we'll get our colonists in. Okay, so next move. So I can't build any more tents because it's short of food, so that's what it's telling me in that box there. So I'm going to try and put maybe a fisherman's cottage along here. Again, if I move it along, it tells me how much food I can produce. So can't put it there. Anywhere it's green, highlights green, I can go. So them orange ones, although it's telling me it's high, it can't go. I've got 14, so I'll put it there. Again, it's making it all very tight in that corner, which I don't like. So now I'm going to make my wood workshop, because I've got enough workers after I built that butcher tent. And this will then allow me to research for complex structures, and it gives my first automated weapon, which is the Ballista, which you need to research as soon as the wood workshop's complete. So back in, let's get this wood wall in this south corner. As you can see, I'll just build this across, put a gate, and use tab key just to move the gate around different directions, and then just place it along the edge. Okay, so now we've got a wall 2 walls, all our south side is reasonably protected. What that does, if anything attacks there, it will give us a warning, say that our defences are being attacked, so it gives us a quick heads up instead of it just going straight into the building. So just looking around the map, I'm going to look, see where we're still exposed. And this on the west side there, near that ranger who's shooting, we could do with something else. I was going to build a Tesla tower, but we need more colonists, so we need to build some more tents on this section. So the way that they are billions works, obviously it's very similar to Command and Conquer. I haven't built my soldier centre yet. I'm going to put some more food down, but I haven't built the soldier centre down yet. That is, if you're used to Command and Conquer, that is the same as the barracks. It gives you options to build your soldiers. Here where I'm placing food here, by the way, I'm just looking for them on the Hunter's Lodge. I'm looking for the best place to give me the most food. Same as when we spoke at the beginning, saying about hovering over the area with your icon and finding the highest number will give you the best return where you put your Hunter's Hut. Okay, so I'm just putting a Tesla tower in that top left hand corner. Just check what's going on here. Make sure she's okay. I'm going to put a wood tower there, just give her a bit more of a range so you can see what's coming over the wall. Once that's finished building, I'll then place her into that tower. So yeah, this top left hand corner, just waiting for this Tesla tower to build, and then I can maybe start working my way towards that iron and put a quarry next to that iron that we can see on that section. I'm just going to move the ranger and get her to start do a waypoint from where she is to over to that side. So she'll just keep tracking and just keep an eye on them. There's a few over there. Okay, so doing another quarry. This is the iron. Tell it by the different colour, which is the grey. I'm going to put it, I think there, that's iron 6. It gives me a 6 return. So I'm going to put the iron there. So I've got a quarry there now. So looking at the centre, my wood workshop is complete. So if I click on the wood workshop, which I have highlighted now, it gives me options to do different research. I can research all these different items, and I'm going to research the Ballista first. That is my first automated crossbow. Really good at these initial stages to run on the edge of your walls just to defend your village. So it's anyone being attacked in the bottom corner. I'll just move her into that turret that I built, make sure there's nothing else going on. Looks okay. They should have and this icon there, that's the repair all icon I've just clicked on, and that repairs the walls that have been attacked. Okay, so getting back up to the quarry, I need to make sure this is safe. So I'm going to build it in the centre of the Tesla tower. You see that I've just indicated with 2 red lines. The aim is on this map is just to try and get them 2 bits with the red lines walled off. So I'll build it there. That will allow me to build on either side of this section, and also give me access to that wood to the right there. So I'm just going to have a look, make sure everything's okay down here. My wood workshop is still making the Ballista. You can see the green bar going up there. That's the research for the Ballista tower, and that, like I said, really does help. As soon as you get them, you can start placing them around the map. It lets you get through the first wave reasonably quickly once you've got that researched. Okay, so I'm going to start putting a bit of a wall in this top northwest corner up here. Hold on a minute, this could be dangerous. She's on her own and she's against a quick zombie. Hopefully she'll hold in there. Looks like she has just. Now, the things with the units on here, they do recover their energy, so as long as they don't get attacked again, she will recover to full health. I'm just going to put a fence along there and a gate. So I've got her reasonably safe at the moment. Back to my wood workshop, I need to do some more research. So I'll click on the wood workshop, and then I'm usually do the cottage next. That gives us a bit more protection for the colonists, and also allows more people to be in the same area. So research that one. Just check she's okay in that top corner. She is. Okay, so back down to our military section. The Ballista is now available because it's now finished its research. So you go into the military section, pick the Ballista, and let's find an area. Now she might be alright on her own for a bit. I'm thinking there, but it's a bit of a waste because it's the going into the rock there. Possibly this is going to be the best area down here. It's got good coverage, covering all that sort of south face if I put that ballista there. But I could do it just pushing it forward just a little bit, so don't be scared of demolishing. You do get some money back when you demolish stuff, as long as you... just give me a warning in that top corner, but I'm okay. So as long as you build out and make sure you protect your defences, don't worry about demolishing the odd wooden fence here and there. So I'm just going to move him over there. Now I've got this ballista, a bit of a risk because it's unguarded if I get rushed, but at this early stage I doubt I will get rushed. So I can't build around the front, so I need to make another Tesla tower. I can't make another Tesla tower because I ain't got enough people, so I need to put some more tents in. So again, bank of 4 tents in that top corner, just make sure he's guarding that area. She is. I need to get a fence around that section there. But let me just concentrate down here for a second. I need to get that other Tesla tower. It's building nicely. Hopefully it should make it in time. But I do need to get it protected. Let me just get a wall. There we go. Tesla tower is now available. I'm going to put one. I'll put this one there so I can get the wall. You can see the zombies walking in the corner there. I need one Tesla tower down here, and I also need one in the bottom corner. So let me just put a tower for her so she can go into that tower and see the zombies a bit better when they come in. And this ballista needs protecting, so again I'm going to need a Tesla tower to expand my out. I'm going to put the gate to the left there, I think, so I'm just going to put the Tesla tower to the right. As soon as it does a save state like this, it usually means in the same day or the next couple of days, game days, it will send an attack in. So you can see my ballista's doing its job there. I've put the gate to the left. I'm going to build this fence round here. So I'm just marching on with it. You've got to work quick once you get going, because you can soon get overrun once they come at you. Okay, so I'm just putting him in the hold position up there. Make sure everything's okay down here. I want that Tesla tower done so I can put a fence around it, around the ballista. Make sure you carry on researching, so I'll research the farm next. Farm gives you more food, so you still can use the fishing huts. Let me just put this fence around here. Pick the fence up and let's get it all the way around it. So that's protected now, at least for this initial stage. It won't survive sort of second and third wave just like that, but the first wave it should do. And now we can concentrate on the top. What I was saying, the farm, research the farm, and you put that into sort of a green area, and it'll produce quite a lot of food compared to the fishermen's huts and lodges. So I forgot to put my fencing up along this top corner with everything else going on. Put a gate in there. So that at least gives us a bit of a heads up and a warning. A little bit of fence in the corner. Yeah, so we can get the farm in as soon as that farm has been finished, being researched. So let's just get it. We need to expand into this north section. So I'm looking for the safest place to put the Tesla tower without getting attacked while it's being built, and also because I want to try and get some fencings, some gates along the edge. I need some more power, so I'll put a power there, another mill in the corner there, out the way. That'll give me some more power to the village. Being attacked somewhere. She's got it under control. I think there's a few coming in. You tend to find as the game sort of progresses, you'll get they tend to test different areas of your wall, and that tends to be the area that you can be sort of weakest spot. And I just keep on researching. I'm going to research stakes. So again, just picking that wood workshop and picking up the next thing to research. Just don't forget to keep researching and keep developing your village. Okay, so let's get this wall now. We've got this Tesla tower. You can't build anything near any zombies, so you're wondering why I can't. If you're doing this and you're thinking, why can't I build? There might be some zombies that are hidden just on the map that you can't quite see, so you usually send some of your troops out to get the zombies, because they are billions, can be nasty. You're best off trying to pick off the zombies in this game. They didn't call it they are billions for no reason, because once it gets going, you get attacked big style, and really the sort of the third and the fourth wave you need to be having stone. Okay, so I've got Cottage available now because I researched Cottage in my wood workshop, so I'm going to upgrade some tents. The tents, I'm upgrading them to cottages. They do take more food, but they hold more people, more colonies, more colonists, and increases your colony size, gives you more protection. So it's a quick and easy way of just keeping the people coming as you keep developing your village. So they're picking them off to the north. Sorry if I keep scooting around with the camera a bit, it's just you got to keep an eye on everything. Okay, so I could do with a warehouse, but it's not letting me have that yet because I'm short. And I can't build my farm because I need some wood, so I've just got to wait for some more wood to come in. You can see on the bottom right hand corner now, I am looking pretty much topped up on everything. That's why I need the warehouse to store my other bits of stuff, because I'm just producing for no reason. It's not being held anywhere. So it's going to waste at this current state. So I really need to get a farm to get more food, and then I can get my warehouse built. So now I've got enough wood, I can build a farm. So again, hover over the different areas on the green. When it goes green, have a look at the number. Higher the better. So a really good section here, but it's right in the way of what I'm trying to do. I can get 40 out of that there. That's a good return. When you think about the fishermen's cottages, but they're only giving you like 10 or 12 and stuff like that, this is giving you sort of 4 times that amount. I could really do it here, but it means me sort of demolishing my wall, which I'm still under attack on. I'm going to place it here, I think, because you can get around the side of these, and I can mess around with the wall. If I just put it to the side of it, might drop a few, but it'll be out of the way and let my troops go in and out this top side. So there you have. So I've got access through there still. And that's the main thing, because if you lock off, your troops end up going, you send them to somewhere and they'll go around the houses and you will get attacked off map and not know what's going on. So back onto the wood workshop and keep researching. I'm going to research the lookout tower next. Because that is handout. The wood workshop, obviously, once its research is done, it just sits there. But you've just got to keep remembering to keep doing that. So I'm going to maybe pick another, upgrade some more of these tents. Oh, I can't do because I haven't got enough food. So I'm waiting for the farm to finish, and then the food will start producing, and then I'll be able to upgrade them at tents to cottages. Okay, so now it's done. So I've got enough food to go. Select them both. Drag the left cursor key. Left click and drag them round, and they upgrade to the fancy cottages with a bit better protection. Like I say, later on in the game you do advance and you do get to stone walls and stone cottages and stuff like that, which have better protection, but they have better protection for reasons. Okay, so I'm going to the soldiers centre now. So I've gone back to the command centre and I'm going to build a soldiers centre. This is the same as the barracks in Command and Conquer. Obviously they are billions, they just name things slightly different, but it is the same type of thing. Try and find a nice open space for it, or somewhere out of way of everything else. This is going to be my only area. There's not too much going there apart from that in the south corner. So here I've got, so I'm 16 days in, doesn't be affected, and near the corner of the south. So I can be attacked on one of these walls on the south. They can attack you on the top side as well. Nothing like the same numbers. I'm just going to protect a bit of this because I'm going to pull this unit away. Even though they're coming from the south, I'm going to drag that person down there, so at least it'll be able to take a bit of an attack while I concentrate on what's going on down at the bottom. So you don't quite know which section they're going to come, especially if you've got 2 exposed sides. If you've only got 1 exposed side and it says they're coming from the south, then great, you can just concentrate all your troops there. But at this early stage in the game, you've really just got to have a bit of a guess at where they're coming in. It'll be one of them. If they come on the way where my ballista is there, they'll just get wiped out this straight away, I would soon imagine. They won't last long. See the skull on the map now? This is obviously where they're going to come in from. So it looks like they're going to come central, but I've done that before and they'll be all over. So don't forget to keep working away where you can. Troops are on the way down to this bottom corner. And then you pick the soldier centre. Just pause the game for a second. You pick the soldier centre, you pick the rally point, and then left click where you want them to, where your troops to go to. So anything coming out of the soldier centre will go to that rally point. So I'm going to make a ranger. Click on another building, because if you click off it will set the rally point somewhere else. So make sure you just pick another building. I'm going to send these guys down here. So I've got her in that tower there. I'm going to leave her in the tower. No, I'm not. What I'll do, I'm going to just scan the wall just in case. So I'm going to just get her just to go backward and forward. Maybe do a bit of more research for the wood workshop in a second. Let me just get these guys over here, because they're coming in around that bottom right hand corner where I thought they weren't going to come in, and they are going to come in. So I'll get these guys in this tower, and hopefully we'll get through this. So this is the first sort of wave. Nothing too hectic. Not they are billions at this point, but the second and third wave, especially when the larger zombies start coming in, they soon make a mess of your defences. You need stone walls really for them. First couple of goals I did try with the wood walls, and they didn't do much good at all. So this icon there, repair all, click on the cog and it repairs everything. It won't repair if there's any zombies nearby. Obviously they are all been got, so I can repair this section with my troops in the turret tower there. It's just repairing the wooden gate. It nearly fell, that gate. I think I still would have managed to hold them off with the troops that I had, but it was a touch and go a bit really. Could have done with a few more defences, especially a ballista would have been nice. So again, keep on working away, upgrade these tents to cottages, go into the wood workshop. I'm going to research the sniper, and then maybe get a couple of snipers on the go. Rally point, the sniper will appear in there once I get that going. Okay, so everything else looks like we're okay, but you've got to keep marching on, because they are billions will come soon enough. Okay, so I'm waiting for Ballista. Ballista's ready, so where am I going to put my next one? And I wanted to put it in this top corner up here because I want it protected. So I want to go there with it, I think. But there's zombies about, so I could do with putting a Tesla tower maybe to give me a bit more range. I can't do that yet because the zombies keep coming in, and it looks like there's a few filtering in from this north section. So I think I might have to call some other troops in. I'm going to empty these and then just leave 2 in here. So empty these out. So click on the turret, left click to get them out, then put 2 back in. Leave them 2 defending that corner. And now I'm going to go back, send these up north. I'm going to try and clear the north side. Sometimes if there's a lot of zombies, this can be a real fight, end up fighting a battle that is just never ending, and an attack will come by the time you've done what you're trying to achieve. You have to pull these out beyond the gate, so that's where the gate comes in, otherwise they'll walk all the way around. So leave these to attack, and I'm going to put my Tesla tower around about here, so that'll let me wall both sides of this. So I need that protected, and hopefully they won't rush it, because if they rush in now, 2 ranges isn't going to do much cop. And the aim is really to get my ballista somewhere around there. You see where the circle, it'll cover on both sides, and it'll cover to the east and to the west, and obviously some of the north section if they try and get in. And as I build out, I'll need to put a couple more in anyway, but just waiting for that Tesla tower to finish, and I can place this down, and I'll place this straight down. Hopefully it won't cause too much noise, because I don't want to attract them. Just put them there just to keep an eye on this lot here. And there's no one coming into the east there. I just need to make sure she handles that until this ballista tower gets up and running. Okay, so checking everything else, she's still running. I need to put some more defences in that west side of the village. And I think my sniper is now ready, so I'm going to get a sniper, set my rally point, and then manufacture a sniper for up that, go into that turret. You can keep an eye on things. The ballista tower is nearly done. Once that's done, we should start firing. There we go. Okay, so I need to expand a bit more, so I'm going to put a wall in this top corner, just so I can get a heads up, and also so I can expand into that lake area just there. So I'll put a Tesla tower there, and I'll need to defend that. My range of the ballista is covering that, but I also just need to make sure they don't get swamped. All them 2 ranges there, make sure everything else is okay. Sniper's on his way. Sniper can go in that tower, and that'll free that ranger up that's currently working around. So just make sure everybody's doing what they should be doing. We'll upgrade them. I can't do that yet, there's another command in progress, so I just need to keep an eye down here. I definitely need to do something down here. I need to repair that, click the repair icon. I need to get another Tesla tower here, so I might need to make a bit of a mess here. Put the Tesla tower, I need to free that up in a minute, but I do need to put a ballista in that corner, so I'll put my sniper in that tower. So The aim is obviously just to guard all your access points to your village, because if something gets in, as soon as it gets in, it will make a mess. Like I say, as soon as it gets into one of the buildings, that turns into another 3 or 4 zombies. It just keeps going. So I'm going to pick a ballista. The aim here in this corner, this south corner, as soon as that Tesla tower is finished, I want to try and get a ballista built. Pick my barracks or soldier centre and set the rally point, maybe create a few more soldiers and rangers. These tents, upgrade them to cottages, so I can get more people, more workers. I'm going to need some more food at some point, I'd say pretty soon. Don't forget the wood workshop. With the next research, I'm going to research the stone workshop, because we definitely need that for our stone walls, which we'll get to in the next series. This one is just getting this first wave and the first initial build, really, first initial research, and how it differs from Command and Conquer. You know, it's very similar to Command and Conquer. They are billions. It's just obviously the units are zombies and different types of zombies coming in. But I'm really enjoying this game. It's a really good game. It's been long overdue a decent RTS game. So we'll get these troops anyway, just manning this corner. I'm going to knock this wall down. You do get a bit of money back, like I say, but I'm full at the moment. You can see the bottom right hand corner, I'm pretty much full of everything. I'm wasting stuff as I'm trying to get things going. So I'm going to move this team out because I want them to clear this area, really, so I can get my ballista tower built. I want to try and go, I'm going to have to move them out a bit more, really, and just see what's going on. And try and clear this area out, because I really want to get this built, but I also want to cover that right side, which is just under the shadow. I'd say just a bit more at the moment. I was waiting for a bit more troops, I think, just to get here. Let's get her in as well. We need as many troops as we can just while we're pushing on. So it helps to clear areas out as well if you can get the time, because they don't respawn. So if you can clear a certain area, the good thing about it is as soon as the horde, and they are billions, come rushing in, if you've left an area not cleared, it will drag the other zombies in. So it's best to try and work away and try and clear the area as best you can. So if you can find time, it's really hard just to be able to keep managing. Just get your guys working and clearing the areas out. So here I'm just protecting that ballista while it's being built. As soon as it gets built, it will do a reasonable job of clearing this lot out. We'll get these guys working away. And just concentrate on this corner, really. And just keep an eye on the mini-map in the bottom left-hand corner, make sure nothing's flagging up. Because if I'm being attacked in that bottom left-hand corner, it will flag red, and you can quickly zoom to the area to see what's going on. But like I said, I'm concentrating on this corner just for a second while this is built, because it only takes, you take your eye off for 1 minute and you're being overrun. So you see these fast runners are starting to come in. And you do start getting jumpers in the second or third wave. So I'll just zoom in. There's some good iron to be had here and some stone. So time to get some walls in, I think, around here. It's not letting me build there because that zombie's walking right this way. Oh, there we go, he's got him. So I'm just going to put a fence all the way around here. Wood wall all the way around. Cover these guys over. Okay, so put a gate, use tab key just to spin it round, put a gate there. There's a fair old horde there being attacked up here, I think. Okay, it's showing on the map and being attacked. I think the sniper's got it. Yeah, we're okay, I think. Anyway, back down to where we were. Let's have a look what's going on. Let's move them back a minute, and I'll just finish this wall off in this corner. So that should look after itself for a bit at the moment.
What's up? Any infected?
And we shall upgrade, not forget to keep upgrading. No, it's not letting us do that. What we're short of food. So we need some food, so we can get this fisherman's cottage. Oh, let me build there. Got no room. Could do another farm, really. I think I've got room here. Put one there, so food 12, food 12, food 11, and 19, not let me go, 15, one there will do. And I'm going to put a couple of hunters' cottages, dot them around as well. Again, using the same technique, just looking for the most return. How many spaces left? There should be one on this wood here somewhere. So really, instead of a hunter's cottage, I think it needs a farm, which we will go into on episode 2. So everything looks like it's going okay on here. A couple of the tents need upgrading, a couple of walls need repairing, but we have survived the first wave. Our colony is established. Our bottom south walls are now well defended, so we're looking pretty good. So I hope you enjoy watching episode 1 of They Are Billions on CraftyDoctor's YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. Please do hit the subscribe button below, give us a big thumbs up, a big like for the video, and please do subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much for watching the CraftyDoctor's YouTube channel.